The monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! Come from various sources, including ancient Egyptian mythology, other global mythologies, and entirely separate fictional worlds created for different series and storylines. The cards are often artificial representations of these real or fictional monsters, with the real versions of monsters like the Blue Eyes White Dragon or the Dark Magician existing as sentient or spiritual entities within the Yu-Gi-Oh! World. In this video, I will be looking at certain Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters that were inspired by real-world sources. Visego the Destroyer. One of the Japanese names for this card is Hakai Shin Visego. Hakai Shin translates to God of Destruction, and Visego comes from the name Visego, a demon in the Lesser Key of Solomon, known for revealing hidden treasures and inciting love.
Nice one, Seto! You did it! I never doubted you for a second!
I'll finish by summoning Visego the Destroyer in defense mode. Your move, Pegasus. Hello!
Sebek's Blessing. Sebek comes from the name Sobek. Sobek was the ancient Egyptian crocodile god, depicted as a crocodile or a man with a crocodile's head, who was associated with the Nile, fertility, and military might. Ancient Egyptians worshipped him to ensure fertility and to appease both the god and crocodiles themselves.
And then I'll activate this, the magic card Sebek's Blessing. This raises my strength by the same number of points you just lost, giving me a grand total of 10,500 life points.
Master Kaianshi. Kaianshi comes from the word Kaianshi, which is the Japanese term for a Zhongxi, a Chinese hopping vampire or reanimated corpse from folklore. These creatures are depicted as stiff corpses that move by hopping, often with their arms outstretched, and are known for absorbing the life force of living beings to sustain themselves.
Oh yeah, I remember. I was about to kick your puny butt back to the playpen with my Kung Fu Nyan. Who, by the way, gets 300 extra points thanks to her special ability. But first, I summon my Master Kianshi in attack mode!
Gorgon's Eye. A Gorgon is a monstrous female creature from Greek mythology with the power to turn onlookers to stone. They were typically depicted with wings, snake hair, and grotesque features, though later portrayals sometimes showed them as beautiful, such as the most famous Gorgon, Medusa.
I'm throwing a monster in defense mode!
I knew you would, Yugi boy. After all, that's the reason why I play this card face down. And then, behold the trap known as Gorgon's Eye. I think you'll find his glance most arresting.
My imp! He's been turned to stone!
As will every other monster you throw in defensive mode, for the Gorgon's Eye is a permanent trap. And you should know that every time I destroy one of his concrete victims, half of their defensive power will be deducted from your life points.
The Seal of Orichalcos. The symbol of the seal is taken from Thelema, a spiritual and occult philosophy and religion founded by Aleister Crowley, an early 20th century English occultist that was dubbed the wickedest man in the world and Satanist by the press due to his controversial lifestyle and occult practices. Its central tenet is do what thou wilt, which means individuals should act in accordance with their true will or purpose, but the public saw it as a guise to act on both good and evil desires, which lined up with Crowley's lifestyle. Aleister Crowley visited Egypt in 1904 on his honeymoon, where he received information from a supernatural being named Aiwass and established the foundations of the Thelema religion.
If I lose now, then 2 worlds will be destroyed! I won't lose this duel! I'll take you down, Raphael! So I activate my Card of Sanctity! Both of us must draw from our decks until we have 6 cards in our hands!
Now you're just stalling.
I'm out of options. There's only 1 card in my hand that can free my dragon, so I can win the duel! I must play the Seal of Orichalcos!
Pharaoh, no!
Let go!
No, you don't know what you're doing!
Let go!
Listen to me! This card is affecting your mind!
We're going to lose the duel! Can't you see? Trust me! It's the only way, Yugi! We must do this. Now Now let me go!
Please don't play that card!
Now I activate the Seal of Orichalcos!
Excellent.
What have I done?
This next point isn't a confirmed connection, but I thought it would be fun to mention that Maximilian Pegasus also traveled to Egypt for personal reasons and ended up discovering the ancient Shadow games, which inspired him to create the modern card game, Duel Monsters. The Mamluk deck were playing cards used for games in ancient Egypt, and it is considered the direct ancestor of all European playing card traditions, including tarot. The occult side of tarot cards inspired Aleister Crowley to create the Thoth deck, an esoteric tarot deck known for its complex symbolism from Kabbalah, astrology, and alchemy. It requires significant study to understand its deep, often abstract, meanings. So both Maximilian Pegasus and Aleister Crowley created occultic card games that have connections to ancient Egypt. Here's a bonus fact. Kaiba was tricked into dueling a person named Aleister, who believes in the sins of the father, scapegoating Seto Kaiba for the actions of his stepfather Gozaburo. For revenge, he planned to trap Kaiba's soul within the Seal of Orichalcos, and Aleister's name is based directly off Aleister Crowley.
I just haven't been myself lately. In fact,
I mean that quite literally.
What's going on?
Surprise! I've waited for this day for a long time, Kaiba boy. You're gonna pay for tricking me like that!
pretty good imitation, right?
Identify yourself! Aleister's the name, Kaiba boy. Now let's duel! This magic card is about to change everything. Activating Seal of Orichalcos. What's that?
This is nuts!
Explain yourself now! Oh, as if you're gonna believe me? Try me. We're trapped in here till the duel's over. Then, once I crush you, I'll be able to get out. Of course, you, on the other hand, won't be quite as lucky as myself, Kaiba boy. What do you mean? When you lose, your soul will be locked away for all eternity. But this time, you won't be set free!